Um, Distraction Gaming back with you. And I'm doing something a bit different today. I am playing some Solitaire, which is a fun game, but I feel like in my probably one and only video on Solitaire, I'm going to talk about how this game is like life. And hang on, taking my headphones off because I don't need to hear anything. But how is Solitaire like life? First off, I am playing Grandmaster. Grandmaster is the highest difficulty level for Solitaire, and I feel like that was appropriate for what I'm trying to explain in life. Now, let's begin the game. First off, the way I play Solitaire, I try to clear as many cards as I can that are the ones that you're trying to get rid of before I work on the deck here. And I generally try to get rid of the smaller piles before I dig into the bigger piles. But after playing many, many Grandmaster games, I realize that it doesn't matter at this level. You're going to lose anyway. I win probably 1 out of every 50 games, I would say, for Grandmaster. And what I'm going to do, how this is related to life is like a game, right? You play the game of life, and you play it pretty much by yourself with the cards that are dealt with you, just like Solitaire. And the rules, there's only a couple rules for getting going with the game. And you don't really have much of... You kind of have to play by the rules. You aren't able so much to go outside of the rules. And because of this, it makes it hard. The rules are put in place by people who set up the game. And see, I'm about to lose. Let's see here. No, I still have a move here. Sometimes you don't know when you have a move, but a move does exist in this case. There's something I can do. One piddly little move. This right here, I believe that was the move, and then I can get rid of that. But okay, that piece I can get rid of, or yeah, this isn't chess. Okay, look at that. I still have a chance. Or do I? We're about to find out that chances are not always what they seem to be, but we still play on until the game is over. Now, like real life, this game... you play and you play and you play, and really that's the point of the game, is just to play it. Winning or losing, you don't know. You're lucky if you win, and if you lose, well, that's kind of been expected, because in real life, one day it just ends. You just reach the end point of the game where you can't do anything else. You're not going to solve the deck. You're not going to win the game. And it's over. It's just done. The other thing is the game is kind of rigged against you. I guess this goes back to what I was saying about the game master who develops the... I noticed I did just miss a move that I had available there. But yeah, the game masters, they rig the game against you. And you just can't... You just have to deal with it. You have to roll with the punches. If that means that you basically lost, well, you pretty much lost. You can only play with the cards that have been dealt with you. You cannot change that fact. And sometimes, you will think that you're doing well, and then the game is suddenly over. Or you get far in the game, but you don't end up winning the game. The other thing that reminds me about real life with Solitaire is that sometimes it comes down to a single card. I need one card to get to this deck. I just don't have access to that card. It wasn't in anything that I had available. And just like real life, sometimes winning or losing comes down to that one card, that one thing. And it could be early in the game or it could be late in the game. You can get down to like 2 cards left, but if you don't have the right card, it's just over. It's done. You're done. And that's how it goes for a lot of people. That's what life is like. So Solitaire reflects life, and you are on your own. I don't get help from anybody else. There's no way to game the system. I just kind of have to go through it without any help, without any assistance, without any real knowing how this should be solved. No one knows exactly how life should be solved. Everyone lives it in their own way. Everyone plays Solitaire just kind of going through the motions, just trying to get it done. And the one thing that I learned from playing Grandmaster, because it's too easy to play Solitaire on the other levels. I was winning too often, and I thought, I need a little bit of challenge. So I play Grandmaster, and then all of a sudden I'm hardly winning at all. And the thing is, that's how life is. You can work really hard at trying to win at life, and then at the end of the day it doesn't matter. Or see, like, this is a situation where I'm very close to winning. Like, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards to go. I'm almost done with this, but it's just done. It's over. You can't solve it. You're over. You're done. Your time is up. Just like life. It's an insane game. And I do the draw 1. I know there's a draw 3, so I think you can make it even more difficult on yourself. But I find this level to be difficult enough. And there's no strategy at this point in the game. It's so difficult that it doesn't matter if you have all the aces. Doesn't matter if you have lower level cards and kind of ace your way up the ladder to get to the end, where you can do a lot of finicky little moves. I'm going to see if I have another king here to get this queen off my back. But I mean, you play with a lot of the high level cards. It's in a way, it's very difficult to win. Very, very difficult to win. And I'm already, it doesn't even matter what I pull here. I'm just going to continue to not make any progress because I don't think I have the jack. I can't get rid of this 10. I can do this little move here, but again, that's not really, I'm pulling too many cards from this deck. I need to be lifting cards out from here, but I can't do that. So now I'm just going to have to click through to get to the end. And that's the other lesson about how Solitaire is like life. The goal is not to win. Winning is great. Winning is fun. You get a huge bonus in life if you win, but that's not the point because life is too hard to win. So you have to just enjoy playing the game. Playing the game is its own reward. Getting a card to come out. I'm not going to get all the cards. I won't get every card. It's just not possible most of the time. So I just have to enjoy getting to the end of the game. That is the whole point of playing Grandmaster Solitaire. You're just trying to end the game. You're not trying to win. You're trying to discover the end. And if you gain any pleasure from the game, the pleasure is from knowing why you lost. Knowing that, I missed this one card kept me from winning. So right now, I mean, these aces are doing nothing for me, and I can't put the kings in place, so I think it's done. Yeah, game, end game. That's the whole point of Grandmaster. You're just playing to get to the end. Waiting for a new game, and that's the point with life. You're just playing to get to the end. You don't realize you're playing a game, but you are playing a game. Might not be fun, might be frustrating. You might get a deck where you can't even make any moves. That has happened to me before, where I wasn't able to put a single card away. It doesn't matter. You just play for the sake of playing, because it's here. It's open. It's here. It's available. It was free to start. And so we just play. Players are going to play. But Solitaire it's interesting enough, especially for someone like me who feels the need to click a lot. A lot of my pleasure comes from just clicking the mouse, and that's why I play like Warcraft 3, and I just recently wrapped up a bunch of videos on Warcraft 3, because those are clicky games. You do a lot of clicking, and that's really the whole point. That's really what I'm playing this for. It's for the clicks. It's to be able to move things around a screen, to have full control. I thought I was going to have an ad come up. Those are very, very annoying, and I think I will cut the video once the first ad plays. It's kind of ridiculous that ads play for this free Solitaire game. I preferred the Solitaire of the late 90s, early 2000s, the Solitaire of, I believe, the Windows XP version. That was a lot of fun, because I felt like I could click through faster through the cards. It was more responsive, and I was able to there were different backgrounds you could use, but there were no ads. Come on, guys, there shouldn't be ads for this ridiculous game. But if your eyeballs are here, ads are gonna come. That's just how it is these days. Every single game has to have some form of advertisement, and nobody cares. Nobody cares that wastes your time, that it's frustrating. If you're wearing headphones and listening to a YouTube video, as I often do when I play this, it's just going to be an extremely loud and obnoxious ad just right in your face. But they don't care. They just want they want your eyeballs there. Somebody's getting paid, not probably not any individuals. Somebody's getting paid. And then they have this little gimmicky thing, use solver. I've never used the solver, and I never will, because that's like trying to make Solitaire pay to win, in a way. And I don't think that's very effective. I don't think that is necessary. That's just wasting your time and your money. So now I have 3 aces up, and again, I'm missing the ace that I actually need. Let's see what use I can put these other aces to. Looks like absolutely nothing. Looks like I'm already have basically lost the game. There's no strategy. I'm just clicking through and seeing if any cards at all can do anything. Just like life. I did notice that I missed a card there, but I will be given all the chances I need to go back and get that card. There have been times where I've won the game unexpectedly. I was in a situation like this where I didn't think I could win, but then I suddenly got a card that I really needed, and that was all I needed to win. In this case, I don't even think it'd be helpful to get the ace for this. I'm not going to get the ace. It's probably this card, like the last one buried. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get this king out of here. I don't see a chance to... I don't even have a card. Like, I would need a red 6. And I don't believe I saw that. I can't climb my way up using the aces. So these aces were perfectly useless, and the game is over. So, A lot of times, a lot of the cards you're dealt, totally useless. Or the cards you are dealt block you from being able to win or even progress far enough into the game to feel satisfied. With Grandmaster, the closer you get to actually winning, it's satisfying. But honestly, I don't get any, I don't feel like I get any dopamine hits when I reach the end and actually win. I don't think I experience any pleasure from that at this point. I used to get frustrated. When I was younger, I would get so angry if I couldn't win solitaire games for some reason. But nowadays, I'm just like, whatever. I got used to losing. You got just like life, you need to get used to losing. Let me mute this. We'll just do this. This is a short, quick little ad. Commenting on the ad, it's about some kind of Adobe Acrobat PDF thing, software, e-sign. What is this? That's stupid. Okay. Moving through again. Solitaire is kind of addictive, just like life is. Many things in life, it's addicting to just try things and do things and explore things. For some reason, as human beings, we crave that. Because, I mean, would any other human being, would any other animal be doing this, just clicking through cards over and over, losing again and again, not gaining any real pleasure from this? It's really just, like I said before, it's the pleasure of the click. That's the only pleasure that I'm really deriving from this that I know of. Maybe just getting any card at all to go into its little place, that alone offers me a little bit, a teeny eensy weensy bit of pleasure. Although I think, yep, that game was done. New game. And of course, watching somebody play Solitaire, I'd be surprised if anybody's watched this now 17-minute long video. Even if I was some kind of super genius ranting about something, I think it'd still be hard to watch this. That's the other thing about life. It's really only pleasurable for you who is doing it. Some people enjoy reality TV, but that's kind of gamed. Like if it was true reality TV where you were watching every moment of someone's life, so you were just watching them sitting silently on the couch watching TV or going through their phone, and you were, let's say you couldn't even really see, maybe you could see what they're going through on their phone, but it's just, you're not interested in that. That's another way in which Solitaire reflects real life. It's not so interesting to watch somebody else do it. You want to do it yourself. You want to have a go. You want to try. Watching somebody else do it is kind of frustrating. Because you're like, no, do that move, or he missed that move. It's not an easy thing at all. No, I don't have them. Well, I do have that move. See? How long did I miss that move that somebody who's watching this is like, why hasn't he put the 2 there? What an idiot. And yes, I am. Okay. Let's keep going. Solitaire teaches us all that even the simplest of games can be unwinnable. So you might think you have the perfect deck. You might think you have a good start with all the aces. And the reality is you got nothing. So I don't think I can climb. I can't piggyback and climb and get rid of the 6 or the 7. I can get rid of that though, and then boom, done. It's over. Let's see if we can get another game. If it's an ad, I'll cut. Okay, this will be the last game. I'm running out of steam of things to say about parallels between this game and real life. But again, it's the click, it's the need to do something. When I'm watching YouTube videos, I have this need to do something while I'm watching a video. I can't just sit and watch like how I would sit and watch TV. When I'm watching YouTube, it's like my hand has to be doing something. It's resting on the mouse. I must be clicking. I must be feeling like I'm doing something. And that's how solitaire reflects life again. You need to feel like you are doing something. You are making progress in something. That's why they got the levels. Like I'm level 88 or whatever. Who cares? There's no advantage to being a higher level. There's nothing that you get from that. It doesn't matter. It's not like I'm winning actual money at any point, which I don't think you have the Vegas setup with this, whereas the old Windows XP Solitaire, there was the Vegas setup, so you could see that you were losing money or you could see that you were winning money. I actually liked that feature, but that's not available here for some reason. I don't know why. And I used to look at that when I would play back in the day. I would look at that and I would think, wow, I could make money playing Solitaire. Now I'm playing Grandmaster. I'm like, no, I can't. I could not make money. This is more difficult than that. Okay, I said this was going to be my last Solitaire game. 21 minutes down the tube, gone forever. And we're going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Probably the one and only YouTube Solitaire video. Watch me play Solitaire. Woo! Wonderful, wonderful. But yeah, peace out.